All right, let's talk about something that I know keeps a lot of you up at night. Your CRM. You know, that expensive piece of software that was supposed to revolutionize your sales process? For so many businesses, it ends up feeling like this: digital black hole. Data goes in, but nothing really comes out. It becomes a glorified, super expensive address book that your team secretly hates using. Sound familiar?
Well, here's the thing, and this might be tough to hear, but it's the absolute truth. The problem probably isn't the software. It's not HubSpot, it's not Salesforce, it's none of them. The real breakdown, the real reason it's failing, is because the process you're trying to shoehorn into it is fundamentally broken.
So let's play doctor for a minute. When we're diagnosing a failing CRM, we're not looking for software bugs. We're looking for symptoms of a broken strategy. And trust me, these symptoms are usually pretty easy to spot once you know what to look for.
And here they are. And look, these aren't just four separate issues. They're all tangled together in this vicious cycle. You don't have a real pipeline, so your team is just guessing what to do next. Because there's no clear next step, there's no consistent follow-up, and hot leads just go cold. And because you haven't set up any smart automation, your team is bogged down in busy work instead of actually selling. And the result? Yeah, that expensive tool becomes a digital Rolodex that does absolutely nothing for your bottom line.
But you know, there's another sneakier problem lurking underneath all this. It's actually built right into the business model of most of these CRM platforms. I like to call it the rental trap, and it's designed to keep you stuck.
Just look at the difference here. When you're renting your CRM month after month, you're paying to be locked into their platform, forced to use their generic workflows. And maybe the scariest part, your data, your company's lifeblood, is living on their turf. Now, contrast that with an ownership model. It's a single investment to build a system around your process. You get total control, you get flexibility, and you get what's called digital sovereignty. That just means you own your tools, you own your data, and you own your destiny.
Okay, enough doom and gloom. Let's talk about how to fix this. What does a CRM that actually drives growth look like? It all starts before you even log into the software. It starts with creating a simple, clear blueprint for how you sell. This is it. This is the bedrock. It might look basic, but having a defined pipeline like this is a total game changer. Every stage is a clear, concrete step. Your team knows exactly where a deal is and what needs to happen next. Suddenly, it's not a messy list of contacts anymore. It's a living, breathing map of your entire revenue engine. This is how you turn chaos into clarity.
Now, you're probably thinking, okay, that sounds nice, but does this process-first approach really make a difference? Well, let's just put a number on the screen. 40%. What do you think that number means?
It means real money. This isn't just a theory. This is what happens when a real company flips the script, when they stop blaming the software and start fixing their process. They saw a massive, almost immediate jump in their closed deals. It's proof that when you have a solid process supported by the right tech, you get real, tangible growth.
But look, a great process isn't just about defining your sales stages. The real magic, this strategic edge, happens when you blend smart automation with a genuinely human approach. It's about being incredibly efficient without ever sounding like a robot.
I absolutely love this because it nails the philosophy of modern sales. The golden rule is simple. Automate the tasks, not the relationships. Let the machines handle the data entry, the follow-up reminders, the boring stuff. That frees up your people to do what only people can do: build rapport, listen, solve problems, and actually connect with another human being. You use the tech to make your team more human, not less.
So, if you were to just wipe the slate clean and start over today, the goal isn't to just go out and pick a CRM. The goal is to start thinking like an architect. You're not just buying a tool, you're designing the entire growth engine for your company.
And this brings us right back to this powerful idea of digital sovereignty. When you think like a strategist, control and flexibility are everything. You build a system that can grow and change as your business changes. You make sure you are never, ever held hostage by your technology again. You own your process. You own your data. You own your growth. Period.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to really think about. Take an honest look at what you're using right now. Is it a true engine for growth that empowers your team and adapts to your strategy? Or is it really just a digital box, trapping you, your data, and your potential inside someone else's rigid system? Your answer to that question tells you everything you need to know about what to do next.